My husband's black. Of course he's an active and present father. My husband's black. Of course he has a job with a 6-figure income. My husband's black. Of course he owns his own home. My husband's black. Of course he's patient and calm and not easily angered. My husband's black. Of course he has his own vehicles. My husband's black. Of course he doesn't have a criminal record. My husband's black. Of course he pays his own bills.
Oh, Lord have mercy. I beg your pardon. I beg your pardon.
What do you say to people that say, you got all these nice black women out there, why did you choose a white woman?
Well, I first of all, I think those people are ignorant, right? I chose, and God chose for me, and I chose what I like. And what I like, what I saw was not just a white woman. I saw a woman with personality. I saw a woman that I connected with. I saw a woman that I fell in love with, and she happened to be white. So it wasn't just a white woman, right? It was the one that was meant for me.
So, had that person not existed, myself,
Okay.
You could have found a black woman that had characteristics that you liked.
Yep.
Where did that brown kid come from? Really?
If somebody says, where did that brown kid come from? I would say, what color are you? You're kind of like peach. Not peach. You might be like, okay, you're like confectionate sugar, right? So, and I'm milk chocolate. And when you melt all
Boy,
those
you ain't
together,
no milk chocolate. Will you please tell which guy?
you mix all those together.
Milk chocolate is not what you.
And then you get like the light brown, like the caramel brown that autumn is.
Okay.
Right? Or the honey or peanut butter, right? Not almond butter. Almond butter is a little bit darker.
Okay,
right?
but
She could be like peanut butter, right? Mixed with honey.
Well, you're trying to make sure I don't get what I want to say in.
I don't know what it is that you're trying to say.
You know good and well
you ain't no milk chocolate. What are you gonna call me?
Boy, you ain't no milk chocolate. You're dark chocolate.
Should we go get some milk chocolate chips? I might be dark chocolate. It depends on where you're looking. Like the hands are definitely not dark chocolate. That side of the hands might be.
I mean, with the light I have on you right now, you look like milk chocolate. But if I take the light away, like...
Okay, well, open up the windows and let the light in.
Okay.
It might be like 80% cocoa, right? So like that milk chocolate's like 75%. Dark chocolate, I think they call that 90% or something like that. So maybe maybe I'm 80.
Okay.
I used to be 11:59. Only midnight was darker. That was back in the day, though. That was back in
And you try to call me confectious sugar. I am not that white.
Yo, that guy's a riot, man. Anyway, if you don't know this, I've covered a video on this previously, and I'll link it here. This gentleman is from Florida, I believe. His wifey for lifey here is from Kentucky. And they met on Christian Mingle, and she had 6 kids. 6 boys, and he wasn't her first choice. She said that, and wiping her lips. It's almost like she makes fun of this guy, like as if he's a toy or a joke in a lot of these videos. And I just think it's odd, but a lot of people were wondering why he married this woman when you're a 6-figure earner, you're a black guy, you move all the way to Kentucky initially, and I guess they're in Florida now, to marry this woman who had so much baggage, who said that you weren't her first choice. And he basically said that God chose her for him. When I saw the whole video of my soulmate isn't a single mom and stuff like that, he's saying that it is. It was. He had to go through these different things just to get with her. And at the end of the day, that's who God made for him to settle down with. that's how it all works out. Now, I find it funny if they're all happy, if he's cool with that, being with the kids, being a stepdad and having 2 more kids with her and sealed the deal and he adopted the 6 kids as well. More power to him. And a lot of the comments were positive on that last video, including a lot of you guys, which I thought was strange. And I did a follow-up video to call you guys out on that, because if he married a single mom who was black with 6 kids, the comments would have been going crazy. They would have been going ham Newton. Y'all would have went nuclear on this guy for wifing up a black single mom with 6 kids and adopting the kids. But because she was white, it was just like, I'm happy for him, I'm proud for him. And that's why I was like, man, you guys are hypocrites, man. You guys are really hypocrites. But hey, Buddy's happy. I know they were roasting him, and her whole page, I think her name is Lexi, is about basically showcasing their blended family and how this black man came in, swooped in, and saved her, and willing to marry her, take care of the 6 kids, and adopt them, which is, some of these kids were 16, 17 years old. And I know the father, this is Kentucky, I know the father's not too happy. And like he said, he had some experiences, I think, traveling and saying, yo, I can't settle down in Kentucky, wherever this at, because it's a little bit too much going on there for me. I can't get with all that. But he explained that that's why he simped. High earner, 6-figure earner, master's degree, educated black man. But he went to wife up a single mom. And that's exactly why he simped for the buns. Now, Florida, I think he's from Central Florida, or I think he's from South Florida. Can't remember the exact part. But you have some of the most gorgeous women that are in the world in Florida. The melting pot. But you went to, and beauty is in the eye of the beholder. I get it. But bro, man, I can't find nobody else. But like I said, you can't overcome God's word. If that's what he said, God chose her for him, even though she's wiping her face and saying he wasn't the first choice. And I need somebody to help me take care of these kids. And sometimes ladies got to do that. I'm not saying that she's not in love with him, but I don't know. I don't know, man. But a very interesting story, guys. What would you guys do? What do you guys think?